Hi everyone, I'm Tanaz from foreverconscious.com and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of February 6th. So we have a bit of a quiet week in the cosmic skies this week. We're kind of in that in-between phase where we're still working with the energy that has just passed. And we're also kind of gearing up to next week's energy, which there's a lot happening next week. So we're kind of in that in-between stage where we've just come out of these Venus and Mercury retrogrades. I have spoken about them. Any kind of energy that was guiding us to take a couple of steps backward, any energy that was guiding us to reflect, maybe where we felt like things were hidden or the answers weren't quite clear, maybe matters of the heart were stirred, or we felt, or there was some sense of feeling of like not being able to do anything right or not being able to quite get a handle on something. All of that is easing up. Retrograde energy gets us to pause, to reflect, to go back over things because there's some wisdom that we need to extract from the past and from being in a state of pause. So that energy is on its way out and we're still kind of sitting with it as we move through this week. So anything that has felt a little bit sluggish this week, we should start to feel more forward momentum building. So if you feel like you've kind of been, having to take one step forward, two steps back, you're going to start to notice a little bit more forward progression as we move through this week. Things will start happening with a bit more momentum and ease. And actually, I think I mentioned this last week, but we have 0 major planets in retrograde until April. So really, we are gearing up to some beautiful, strong, forward-moving, fresh energy that's really inspiring us to move forward, to take leaps. So that energy is really starting to build as we move through this month. So we'll start to feel that this week. And then we're kind of gearing up for next week. On the 16th, we have the full moon in the sign of Leo. I'll talk about the full moon next week, but I want to talk about something interesting that's happening on this full moon, and that is the conjunction of Venus and Mars. So conjunction is just Venus and Mars coming together at the same degree of the zodiac. They will be coming together in the sign of Capricorn. Venus and Mars, they represent the masculine and the feminine, the yin and yang, the goddess and the god coming together, almost like the sperm fertilizing the egg. It's a beautiful energy. And even though it peaks on the full moon, which kind of adds another layer of oomph to this energy, we're going to start feeling it all through this week and even into next week as well, as we reach the peak and then as it fades as well. So this is an energy we're going to start feeling. This particular Venus and Mars conjunction coming together, it always represents balancing our yin and yang, masculine, feminine energies. It always represents an activation of heart energy that can help stimulate and bring about soulmate contracts, twin flame contracts. When I talk about these contracts, what I mean is people in our lives that we're destined to meet, teachers, lovers, friends, family, whatever it is. It's activating these contracts, people on our path that we are destined to meet. That can all be activated by a Venus-Mars conjunction. What makes this particular conjunction a little bit different and a little bit special is that oomph energy that it gets from the full moon, but also it sits at a particular degree of the zodiac, which is strongly supporting liberation, feeling free, feeling powerful in one's body. There's a little bit of energy there of sexual liberation as well, owning your sexuality, feeling beautiful and sexy in your body. There is just this wonderful energy of freedom and allowing yourself to really connect with, all parts of yourself, all parts of your body, and allowing yourself to feel beautiful, unlocking, tapping into the god or goddess within and owning that, embodying that, allowing that creative energy to flow up through your chakras from the base, from the core of your body. So that is a real beautiful beautiful energy, and I encourage you to tap into it this week. You can also tap into it next week, but I encourage you to tap into it this week by thinking about ways to harmonize the masculine, feminine energies in your life. And you can think about what that might mean for you. What does it mean to embrace more of your masculine side? What does it mean to embrace more of your feminine side? Masculine energy, and this is really beyond gender, but masculine energy is about action, doing. It's a very, I'm going to move forward, outward energy. Feminine energy is more of an internal energy. It's more of an intuitive, going with the flow, sort of being in that sort of space, following our intuition. Where do we need to create balance? And finding that balance between those two energies in our lives, that's something you can focus on. Also, standing in front of the mirror naked and saying wonderful, loving things to yourself and your body, really allowing yourself to feel at home in your body, to feel the love that you have for your body and owning that. Maybe it's also wearing something adventurous, trying a new outfit or something that you normally wouldn't wear. It feels a little bit daring, putting on makeup, putting your hair in a different way. Anything that sort of activates that feeling of connection and love with your body. There are so many ways that you can do it, but think about what might that be for you, even if it's just a small little thing. What's something that you can do to feel that beauty, that radiant self, and allow that to be expressed outward for yourself, for the others, for your partner, for the world, whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's an energy that you can embody and tap into to feel good and to fill yourself up and to allow the beautiful being that you are to shine out. So think about that this week. Think about maybe setting a little goal or giving yourself a little task to embody that. If you want a little more guidance on this and a little more like how do I balance these Mars Venus energies in my life, I've written an article. I will drop a link below, but you can find it at foreverconscious.com. It's Venus and Mars conjunction February 2022. That's the title of the article, so look for that. And that's kind of it. I'll talk about the full moon next week, but we're also gearing up to this full moon energy, and it's a nice full moon. I like it. And with this Venus Mars energy riding high, we have some beautiful, romantic, passionate energy to go along with it. All right. Oh, and a lot of you have been asking how baby is doing. Baby is doing well. For those of you who don't know, I had a little baby in October. Her name is Sienna. She is now 4 months old. We've been dealing with some allergies. She has what's known as a milk protein allergy. So that's been a little bit challenging. But other than that, she's doing good. I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to being able to sleep through the night, hoping that day comes soon, but otherwise doing really well. All right, thank you guys so much, and thank you for all your wonderful comments as always, and your love and support really means a lot. You guys all have a wonderful week, and don't forget you can get more forecasts, rituals, lots more cosmic energy at foreverconscious.com. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and you can also find me on Instagram for daily cosmic inspiration. Just search for Forever Conscious on Instagram. All right, guys, thank you so much.